Hello. Good morning. I'm Flora. Today I will talk this topic: discovery of a blue whale feeding and nursing grounds in southern Chile. This is a blue whale in the ocean. First, will blue whales extinct? This is a significant problem in the world. First, blue whales were killed in the southern hemisphere. Then, it reduced populations to less than 3% of original numbers. It means if there were 100 blue whales in there, and now there are 3 blue whales. Because they are distributed widely, we cannot research them easily. Maybe because their body size. Then we found a place which is the most important blue whale feeding and nursing ground. Since legal protection from commercial whaling, some blue whale stocks have been recovered. It means make an agreement to protect them. There have been commercial whaling until now. This is very important. Then this is my method why choosing this area. First, we choose southern Chile because there is a large number of blue whales. Another reason, blue whales have been living here for a long time. So the details of investigating blue whales. With 2 boat-based surveys and 5 aerial projects during summer and early autumn. Then we can roughly focus on 2 places. It's Hucke-Gaete Gulf and Chile Island. Boat-based surveys are used to gather the positional data and also speed, routes, and time. This is Chile Island and Hucke-Gaete Gulf. We do this research in January 5 to April 12 in 2003. We were pitched 153 blue whales. These blue whales include 11 mother-calf pairs in water depth ranging between 45 to 219 meters. There is many sunlight. During a study period, we observed blue whale mother-calf pairs together with feeding behavior and defecation. Then we can know about blue whales was feeding and nursing the young. By the way, the maximum number of blue whale in their group is 50. Probably. This is Chile, and this. And in the southern Chile, Hucke-Gaete Gulf in there. So we started investigation in Hucke-Gaete Gulf. We do this research for 6 times. Then from January to April in 2003. Then we used 2 types of this investigation. This marine means 2 boat-based surveys. Then the number of groups and individuals is this, and the number of calf is this. So next place is Chile Island. It's on Chile southern Chile too. It's in there. We investigation in Chile Island for 4 times, from February to April. And this is 2 type instruments too. First is this is number of groups, individuals, and number of calves. Oh, and these three figures, it means the blue distributions of blue whales. Then there, and there. We can see, we can discover them in many extensive places. Then they will move. This is commercial whaling. The importance of southern Chile. So the density of blue whales in southern Chile is more than other places in southern hemisphere. And this density is more than blue whales finding in entire Chile coastline by IWC sonar. And what is IWC? IWC is International Whaling Commission. Is set up in 1946. This institution is focused on maintaining the number of blue whales, and some countries have withdrawn because they think commercial whaling can increase business. For example, Japan. The members of IWC. The blue ones means join IWC in 19th. For example, Australia, Southern America, something like that. And the yellow is joined IWC in 2000. And the Canada and this is former member. So I will talk about the blue whales have alternative life strategy. First, blue whales have seasonal migration between summer high latitude areas and winter low latitude areas. They are not feeding in these areas. This is the most important thing in this strategy. Then blue whales have alternative life strategy. So what they do in this place? They select and develop predictable productive areas to feeding success. Then why? Our success. Then why? And these areas usually in low and mid latitude. Then why? Because we can discover that there is amount of blue whale sighting in summer, like low latitude Indian Ocean and Peru, and so on. Environment of blue whales. Because of the glacier melting and extensive river runoff, this place become more complex and dynamic than if complex and dynamic system would impact the phytoplankton blooms in summer. Additional result. Chilean water is one of the most biological productivities in the world. The accumulated evidences show that blue whales use these areas every year. It means the importance of Chile and Corcovado. And this place is we research area. This investigation data and results were caused with aware conservation of Chilean marine ecosystem. Scientific monitor and ecotourism will invariably increase local and national environmental awareness. What is ecotourism? It means depending on local resources and emphasizing on conservation of local resources, maintaining local communities and residents, Thank you.
You said blue whale will nursing in mid-latitude, right?
You say blue whales will feeding in what?
Mid-latitude.
Mid-latitude.
Latitude, yeah. What reasons make them feed in mid-latitude?
What reason
Make them feed in
mid-latitude?
Yeah.
What reason? Because I think because their climate and temperature and environment is easy find the food. Yes, thank you.
You said that in this project you pitched 153 blue whales. And how do you know you didn't pitch the same one?
Oh, how did I? No, I would not pitch the same whale in these 153 blue whales.
Yeah.
I don't know, sorry. But I think we can put some 那个标题怎么讲 ？Mark. Okay, we can mark them. But using I will search them then tell you later.
What makes Southern Chile an important place to find blue whale? What made Southern Chile?
Oh, what made carbon?
An important place to find whale.
So you mean why the Southern Chile is important to find the blue whales, or because there is the most one of the most amount of blue whales in Southern Hemisphere.
Can you explain what is predictable productive area?
You want to know what is predictable? You want to know what is predictable productive areas? Yes, it means that this area can find many food original, and their creature ecosystem is activity, something like that. Okay, thank you.
Hi, how did you find lost whale? How did you find lost whale?
How did I find this whale?
By monitor or by?
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
How do the scientists find the whale?
How do the scientists find the whale? Then they use boats or what monitor. Sorry, I can't explain it clear and detailed. Sorry.
Mandy, can you explain the motivation of this research again? I think it is not clear.
Slowly, sorry.
Can you explain the motivation of this research again? I think it is not clear. The motivation of this research.
Huh?
What is the motivation of this research?
What motivation? What motivation?
Yes.
Of the research.
Yes, of the research.
What is motivation?
The goal and the purpose.
Huh? Purpose. 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 This blue whales extinct. Yes.
So does the blue whale conserve successfully?
Conserve successfully. Okay, I know. Conserve. This is I think this is a long-term project, so we can't see the finish in this time. We can see this in for a long time, maybe 1 year later, 2 years later, or 100 years later. Let's move on.
Why did you use two different types of instruments to investigate blue whales?
Why did I use?
Why did you use two different types of instruments to investigate blue whales?
Why do I use two types of instruments to investigate the blue whales? I think it is for different goal. The detail I will serve on the next and tell you later.
Okay, so this talk again has a lot of text. You can see text, right? So, and yeah, although the sentences are, the font was much bigger, and the keywords color coded, but still I think it's a little bit too much text. So another issue is this paper is again the kind of survey-like talk. Survey is more like a survey rather than study. So it's again difficult to make it more interesting because there was simply not that many results. For example, these are the main results of this paper. So how to make this talk more interesting? So first of all, I think you need to reorganize some of your slides. For example, for places where you talk about the importance of, for example, you talk about like this kind of whale fishing or whatever, this should go actually to the introduction. Yeah, I think you have to reconsider again in your discussion. Your discussion should be only focused on the observation of the study, not these general things like IWC or things like that. These are information for introduction. In your talk, it's okay that you have longer introduction because you don't have that many results. And in your introduction, what was really missing is, in my opinion, you have to tell us, first, how many whales, blue whales, are there on the world? Because here you give us some numbers here. However, I don't have feeling for this number. And are they many or are there simply not that many compared to the known population size of the blue whale? You have to tell us. I think you can find this information on the website, on the internet. How many blue whales? Second, what are their habitat? What is known about their habitat? Here you talk about in your discussion about high latitude, longitude, mean latitude, etc. You have to show this. Ideally, you should look for a map and tell us what are the known places where you can see blue whales and what are they doing there, because you say for some places they are feeding, for some places they are nursing. So you have to tell us what is known about the place to find them and what they are doing there. All right. And then regarding your results, these results is really difficult to present because it's simply there are not many. So what you should look for is, because you say this place has really, really high productivity, what you should look for is the chlorophyll A image of this area. Chlorophyll A. There have been so many talks about chlorophyll A. I think we have one today, the first talk. So I think you should talk to, sorry, I forgot his name. You should talk to Patrick regarding the satellite image of chlorophyll A of Chile to support your argument. You need more images to support. So you should look for satellite image of seawater temperature, satellite image of chlorophyll A to tell us more why we can find so many blue whales in this area. Do not just present all these texts, because this text is a little bit like a storytelling. We don't see any evidence to support. You say it's highly productive. Where is the evidence? You have to look for that. Okay, and that's the first thing. You need to add more. You need to restructure your slides. You need to add more information. Okay. And then you need to really figure out. You need to give a clear purpose slide, which was missing. Purpose slide means here, the header, you write purpose. And then, what was really the purpose of the study? This, in my opinion, this is, I don't know, someone asked you this question, and then your answer was not really what I expected. You did not really tell us what is the purpose of the study. So you have to tell us clearly. And then, at some point, you have to separate. Usually, I would say, before your material and method. Let's see. Results. Okay. So for example, this map should go to your study area. Material and method. Which it means your slides need some restructuring. You mix introduction with discussion, and you mix material and method with results. So you need to reorganize your slides. I will tell you more in your YouTube video. Okay, so I hope to see your improvement next time. Yeah, you really need to structure your slides.